Hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech, and today we've got the Oppo Find 7a with us. So for those of you who are not familiar with the Find 7a, this is the younger sibling to the Find 7. So there are a few differences. Let's talk about it as we get the phone unboxed. So let me just open this up. So as always, we've got impeccable packing from Oppo. The packages are great generally, so that's what we have on the outside. So let's take this off. Here we've got the Find 7 itself, the Find 7a rather. So it's about 9.2 millimeters thick. It's got a user replaceable battery inside, 2800 mAh on the Find 7a, 3000 mAh on the Find 7 itself. So it's got a 5.5-inch Full HD display. So let me take this as well. Kind of resembles the Find 5. So on the back we've got a 13 megapixel rear camera, dual LED flash, secondary noise cancelling microphone, the Oppo branding, speaker, primary microphone, micro USB port. So there's something special about this port. We'll get to that in a bit. So these are the earphones that are included, similar to the ones found with the Oppo N1. And then the micro USB cable and Oppo's rapid charger. So what this does is this actually lets you charge your Find 7 to about 75% charge within 30 minutes. So that is pretty impressive. That's the theory, at least that's what Oppo says. So we won't know till we test it out, and that needs you to use this cable. The regular micro USB cable will not get you that kind of charging. So this is a separate cable that's actually connected to the charger. It will still charge with regular micro USB cables, but slower though. So anyway, moving on to what else we have. We've got some Oppo booklets, instruction manuals, and so on. Again, since this has been imported from China, it's all in Chinese. So anyway, let me just put all these aside and we'll get back to the Oppo Find 7a. So this phone weighs in at about 172 grams. It's got Gorilla Glass 3 protection with, like I said, a 5.5-inch Full HD display, 401 ppi. So let's see how to get the back off. So the back, like I said, is user removable, and this is a user replaceable 2800 milliamp hour battery. So let me just peel this off. There's your micro SIM card slot, your micro SD card slot, and yes, this Oppo device does support micro SD cards. So this is powered by a Snapdragon 801 chipset that's 4 Crate 400 cores clocked at 2.3 GHz each, coupled with an Adreno 330 GPU and 2 gigs of RAM for the Find 7a. It's 3 gigs for the Find 7 itself. The one with the QHD display, that's got 3 gigs of RAM instead of 2 gigs. That one has 200 mAh of extra battery. It's got the higher clock 2.5 GHz Snapdragon 801 inside. So those are the major differences between both variants, barring the display resolution, of course. So let's turn this on, and seemingly it has a screen protector pre-applied. Looks cool. And here we have the capacitive menu, home and back keys. This runs Color OS, again similar to what we've seen on the Find 5 and the Oppo N1. So looks sharp. Just pull it in. Looks really sharp, but then again, let's wait till we get our hands on the Find 7 with its QHD display. So anyway, going into settings, got it. Display, key lights always on, or 6 seconds on, okay, whatever. General, about phone. So that's Color OS is currently based on Android 4.3. Initial impressions, as always, the backlight for the capacitive keys with the Find 7, just like with the Oppo N1 and the Find 5 before, it seemed to be a little too dim, and the haptic feedback doesn't feel very strong either. So okay, I guess I hit some key to turn the display off anyway. So let's go into the camera. 13 megapixel rear camera. We will be testing it out in detail in coming days before we come out of the full review. So what else? Phone feels good in hand. This is actually your notification LED, the whole bar strip over here that lights up for your notification. So just like with the Oppo N1, I can drag from the left top corner to open up the gesture panel. So over here I can draw an O. Okay. And this launches the camera. And similarly with the screen off, I can do the same. I can draw a V and that turns on the flashlight, and that is a pretty nifty feature to have. And okay, double tap turns on the display. So here we have the power button to the left, volume rockers to the right. So the phone feels good in hand. It weighs in at around 172 grams or 170 grams, if I can recall correctly. It's got a metal frame inside, so it does not feel very light. It feels solid. And like always, any phone imported from China, you don't have the Play Store preloaded, so you don't have any Google apps out of the box, but it can be sideloaded. So I guess that's pretty much it for this unboxing and quick little hands-on video of the Oppo Find 7a. So I'm going to go ahead and use this phone for a few days and then come out of the full review. So make sure you stay subscribed to C4eTech for the full review. And in the meantime, if you guys do want to pick up an Oppo Find 7a, you can do that from merrymobiles.com. I'll leave a direct link right below the like button in the description. So I guess that pretty much wraps up this video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll catch you soon in the next one. Till then, this is Asher from C4eTech signing off. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye now.